Namaste. I'm Ezechi Ade. This is the Golden Circle Movement Channel. Today we're continuing with our comparison of the force to the light. Well, we know that some are drawn to the light and some are drawn to darkness for different reasons. But one thing is for certain: as one approaches the path of light, it is faced with many challenges. So, when one encounters a crossroads, you maybe are a young person, maybe there's darkness in the home, there's darkness in your learning institution, maybe there's just darkness casually around you. But you have a choice. Do I follow this darkness or do I proceed towards the light? Now, the light, when you decide, I'm going to try to do the right thing, I'm going to try to be honest, have integrity, you will find that some will laugh at you, some will ridicule you. Maybe those who were your friends may be disappointed in your choice to be an upright, upstanding person. So you will find that the path of light is faced with many, many challenges. And why is this? The reason is because we have many negative things weighing us down from our karma, if you will, things that we have committed in previous lifetimes and must be atoned for. Here in this month of atonement, this Rishun month, February, we have to atone for the actions of our past. And in doing so, we rise to a higher vibration. And those lower negative things just drift away. People begin to admire us and begin to reinforce our path. And people out of nowhere come to help us in fulfilling our mission. But before we reach that point, we usually have to go through a lot of turmoil when we have chosen a path of light. To choose a path of light in terms of the force means one must undergo challenges, trials, if you will. And so these trials are challenges to one's spirit, mind, and body that decide whether you decide really, if we are considering the force and the use of the force, the intention of being a force wielder means one must always stand on the side of what is correct, what is right, what is honest. So in doing so, one becomes a target for the dark side. But in doing a dark side challenge, one uses their skills in the force to overcome it. So the same parallel lies in the force as well as in the light. So I would say they're pretty evenly matched as far as the lifestyle and the challenges therein to someone who takes on the path of light. Taking on the path of darkness has its own challenges, especially if one is surrounded by the light. So, the inundation of light around us is so much less that the challenges for a dark side wielder or a person who takes on the path of darkness is much less. You don't have as many challenges in that regard. So one who is in the darkness usually wants to be concealed anyway. So you wouldn't know. They usually pretend to be of the light. And so they gravitate towards people who are of the false intention. They pretend to be of the light, and yet there's much darkness in them. So the path of light, when you take it on, eventually, as you prove yourself in facing the challenges or trials, you prove yourself worthy of taking on or receiving and emanating even more light. So, are you a light wielder? If so, have you faced your trials? Are you facing trials now? Are you a light practitioner? Are you finding it very difficult to take on the challenges of a light worker? If so, I'd like you to type light worker in the comments below. If you are experiencing these challenges, type light worker in the comments below. If you are a light worker or a light practitioner, type light worker in the comments below. This is the Golden Circle Movement channel. This is a channel for light worker strategies. So go ahead and subscribe to the Golden Circle Movement channel with all notifications. Make sure you like and share the video because it helps the channel. If you want to reach me directly, you can so at Instagram, on Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn at Ezechiade, and on Facebook at the Golden Circle Movement Group. Thank you for your participation. Namaste.